I walked away from 14,000 followers on Instagram for a solid month, and I still earned almost $500,000. In this video, I'm going to explain to you exactly how you can also walk away from Meta products and still have a profitable beauty business filled with new clients and lucrative sales. But before I can show you how to do this step by step, I first need you to understand exactly how much Meta is actually harming your business. So I've been using Instagram to promote my business since 2020, and with 14,000 followers, it's become an all-in-one for me, okay? I attract leads here, I use it as a portfolio, I do my outreach here. It's where prospects can reach me via DM, and where prospects reach me directly. So I use it every single day. It's a massive part of my funnel. But Meta keeps changing the way that Instagram works. So my account isn't growing much anymore, and a lot of my students are struggling even more with their growth. So when my business mentor challenged me to quit Instagram for 30 days, I said, bet. And I actually quit all social media for the entire month. Without a second thought, within 2 minutes, I had deleted not only Instagram, but also TikTok and Facebook off of my phone. I went 2 solid days with no bookings, no inquiry, crickets. It was too quiet. I started getting nervous. How would I be able to complete this challenge if I couldn't make a living or if I couldn't pay my monthly bills? I felt like I was gambling with the health of the actual business itself. To make things even worse, my husband even mentioned, I don't know how this is supposed to help. It's less exposure for you. My friend Shay was also unsure if I was making a mistake. She said,
why would you promote your business for 30 days? How could this possibly help with growth? I do not get it.
Thinking to myself, how will I reach my clients? They have a great point. I don't have a backup plan. So I was seconds away from reinstalling Instagram. But if I can't make my business work without Instagram, can I really even call myself an entrepreneur? Well, in case you don't know me, no. I did not want to fail only a few days in, so it was time to sit down and think and figure things out. In marketing, we're taught to go where the clients are. They are not coming to find us. So I had been looking for my clients, mainly on Instagram, for years. And in the beginning, this is where they were. But over the last 2 years, my clients have not been on this app anymore. So where are they instead? They're on their phones, but which apps are they using? Where do I find clients outside of social media profiles? What does my funnel look like without posting and finding leads on social media? So I got busy brainstorming. This time I wanted to put my efforts into a funnel that I had control over. I needed measurable results for my business so that I could replicate what was working. I've always told my students they need to build a contact list with anything that they do because, of course, a contact list you can reach out to no matter what, right? Algorithm changes, Instagram's down, account gets banned, doesn't matter. So I decided to pull up my contact list and put my money where my mouth is. I started just telling the list where they could find me, and something amazing happened. I began getting on calls and chatting with leads one-on-one. I was still using less time than I had been spending on Meta, but now I was getting paid for the time that I was spending on the business. Plus, it was measurable. That's the important part. I had a conversation with someone and I either made a sale or I didn't. Measurable. I grew a massive funnel of inbound marketing. I started giving away marketing lessons for free. By the way, by giving away actual useful information and making it my sole focus, I had a smaller funnel of very hot leads right in front of me. And was suddenly in very engaged conversations with informed leads who were already ready to convert. I was controlling my funnel from the palm of my hand, all because I made this one simple change. Let me show you the difference. This cup that I have filled to the top with water represents all of my time, energy, and efforts, and these cups are where I will make deposits to show you exactly where I would be spending my time and efforts when using the Instagram funnel. So things that I would be doing when spending time inside of my Instagram funnel would be things like filming content, filming stories, editing reels, writing reels captions, writing calls to action that actually evoke a response, DMing back and forth with prospects, and checking my story views, and then responding to those DMs that I sent. And now I am spent. No time, or effort left for myself. And at the end of the day, those stories expire. They're no longer working for me, and all of my work is essentially gone. I need to create more, and then more, and then more. You have to feed the beast. Let's say I garnered 200 views from today's post, and then I got 5 responses from that, and it's no longer being pushed out to people. Even though I had 14,000 people tell Instagram they want to follow me, none of them saw this post. Now it's dead in the algorithm, and I need to make fresh new content and start all over with a new post. All right, now here's the same cup of water that represents my time and efforts, but instead of spreading my time and energy between all those cups I was using for that Instagram funnel, I switched to something where I only need this many cups. These 4 cups are going to bring in all those hot leads, and that is because I built up an email list. Instead, I'm going to spend a little time writing an email, responding to clients, talking on the phone with prospects, and going to the pool with my kids. The Instagram funnel sucks. On Instagram, you're seen by the same select few people over and over and over again, and you're hoping to get seen by brand new people and create brand awareness. But even if you do, then those people are cold. They're not ready to convert. All the people on my email list chose to follow me previously and have now chosen to receive emails from me. So they are already very hot leads. Every person in the funnel is ready to go. I didn't spend a ton of time on my emails either, okay? They're written very informally and just like I'm emailing a friend, right? I wrote 12 of them. 1 for each week of the summer, and I threw in a graphic depicting the subject matter. In about 2 hours, I would say, I was finished for the entire summer. This new system was working. People answered my emails. People responded to my emails. I spent the majority of the time in this funnel just checking emails. That's it. It was as easy as, hey, thanks, this helped me so much. Following the rule of exposure, the more valuable content I showed up with in their inbox every single week, the more people liked and trusted my coaching. So the submissions began rolling in. And look, I just called them. Hey, got your application. What can I help you with? Sure. Great. I'm happy to help with that. In the end, I actually sold more coaching and trainings by being available and engaging than the previous 2 months combined. This brought me close to $500,000 in revenue. And honestly, the experience was a great exercise, considering if someone were to steal my Instagram profile, or if Meta shut down, or if I got banned for some stupid reason, I would be in this position anyway. Plus, if we're being honest, social media posting and monitoring was taking up so much of my life. I was posting all the time. I was spending my time editing, fighting with a 15-second clip that took 20 minutes to get the text on it right. And then I was struggling with captions and calls to action. And by the end of it, I don't even know which post clients were coming from, or if it was a post at all that brought clients to the door. So much less measurable, I would say. It was mostly guessing. It was a funnel of guesswork. That's not the vibe. I want to spend my summer at the pool or with my family, not saying, I'll be right there, I'm answering these DMs. So extra income aside, this challenge actually ended up giving me back a lot of my time and so much of my freedom. If you feel like you're stuck on the hamster wheel of meta-pleasing content, don't worry. In my next video, I'm going to show you exactly how to build a system like this one for yourself without using Meta and still reaching your ideal client.